day, everyone. Welcome into HSN. I'm Su Ming Wong. Thank you for spending your morning with me. We're going to be together for the next 2 hours. But this first hour is everything for the garden and a lot of savings at that. I want to get your eyes on a couple of things that we have coming up in the hour. First up, take a look at these. This is from Improvements. It's a 2-piece metal flower fence, but they're not just a fence. When the wind blows, these actually turn. Look how cute that is. Now, these you can put kind of in your little flower boxes. You can line them up in your garden. They are really, really cute. Beautiful decor for your space. You get them home today on a flex pay of $6 because everything today is 5 flex, but they are on a brand new lowest price ever for this customer pick. We will have a full presentation coming up, but if you want to take a quick look, 892-544 is that item number. Blue, pink, yellow, you can't go wrong. They're all adorable. All right. Next up that I want you to get your eyes on, these have been an absolute hit. Also from Improvements, this is that glider bench. You remember when you would sit down maybe on the porch and you know, maybe it was your grandparents' house, or maybe you have, you know, something similar before, but it just kind of sits and rocks back and forth. So you can have your tea, have your coffee, enjoy the outside. It's really, really cute. Now, the colors here are outstanding. You're looking at that beautiful flamingo right there on your screen. I was sitting in that gorgeous hibiscus. Brand new sales price today. It is $30 to get home on a flex pay. Now, Deb Byros will be with us later to kind of talk us through all of the features, but wanted to get your eyes on it before we jump into everything. But come with me because we're going to kick things off, okay? Let's go. All right, our first item today is from Green Base. Now, Green Base is a company, it's family owned, I think, from England. They've been around for 3 generations in their family business. These are their solar fiber flower garden stakes. Now, these are incredible. This is the last quantity that we have of them. It is $24.99 for 4 pieces that you are getting, or $5 on a flex pay. Now, by day, they are an attractive addition to your garden, maybe on the walkway or anywhere else. But by night, they actually sparkle because of those solar lights. Look how gorgeous that is. We literally only have about 100 left on these. This is a really quick presentation. I know Lorna is over in England on the other side of the pond, and she is joining us via Skype. Hey, gorgeous, how are you?
Great to see you, Swimming. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really well. I hope you are too. And we're so excited that these are back because these look like works of art in the daytime. They look like they're glass, but they have a solar panel in the middle, Swimming. So at night, they have a fiber optic effect. You either get 4 of the contemporary, which is more minimalist, or 4 of that vintage, which is like a paisley design. You can put them flat on pathways. You can hang them. There's a keyhole on the back. Or if you want to, you get 4 flat pack stakes that you just assemble in seconds, and you can stake them into your plant pots and containers. But over here, the sun's come out. You can see it bouncing off that acrylic. They even look like glass, Swimming. But when you see them at night, oh my gosh, the magic happens.
These are absolutely exquisite. I love the design on them. So that is right. You are picking the vintage or the contemporary. This is our last quantity with only 110 available. Beautiful fiber optic effect that you are getting on these. So make sure you don't miss out. $5 to get them home. I know people have been grabbing multiples to kind of put in their garden, on their walkway, or anywhere where you want to create that ambiance in your home. But we're going to move on to our next item. And these are really cute. Lorna, I thought these were so adorable. These are the decorative characters that are going to go in your garden or anywhere, you know, front and the back, wherever you want to kind of add charm and whimsy to your space. Now, we have it in the cardinal and we also have it in the frog, but they do have a solar light. So right now you're not seeing it. It almost looks like real wood, but incredible deal. Customer pick, we have 97 left. It is $14 to get home on a flex pay. Lorna, how cute are these?
These are just adorable. And assuming a week today is Mother's Day in America. What a Mother's Day gift, because these are big. They're just under 1.5 feet tall. They weigh just under 18 pounds. They look like they're carved out of wood, but they're actually magnesium oxide. So what they have is this intricate detail. The little frog, oh, and the cardinal there, they look like a carpenter or a woodcutter has got you a tree trunk and made you in a beautiful ornament and then put some lights around it too. They are solar powered. There's a little button underneath and then you just turn that on. We have sold out, I'm sorry, of the bear and the squirrel, but don't worry. We have a few of the cardinals and a few of the frogs. And assuming there's already 5-star reviews coming in for these because these were new for this year.
Oh yes, they're already a customer pick, but I do enjoy that illumination at night, right? You're adding that whimsy to your garden. And think about like on the top of them, you could use this maybe as a little side table or something, but also think about putting like some bird seed on top, right? Let the birds come and eat off of that in the garden space. But these are just so cute. It reminds me of like having your own little piece of the, like an amusement park or something in your back or front yard.
Yeah, 100% soothing. So you could put your favorite plants on top, use them as a table for maybe your tea, your coffee, a glass of wine, maybe your suntan cream and your phone. And they are just so adorable, so different and unique. So this is the frog. And then every single angle of our animals has character and charm. So he's holding a little water lily there. And you can see even the back of him all looks hand carved. He has the lily pad on top. And then the cardinal, and they do have a saying, when a cardinal appears, a loved one is near. It's such a lovely saying. The cardinal has what looks like a tree trunk that's been sawn into a log for you. And even the back, the feather details of these are just stunning. And over here in the UK, we haven't even launched these yet. So you guys in America have got these ahead of us. And as I say, next Sunday, Mother's Day, instead of flowers and chocolates, which are lovely, imagine gifting someone a totally unique garden character. And some of the reviews, people have come back and bought another character to add to their collection because they're just so different looking.
Well, you don't want them to be alone, right? Grab one, grab two. Make sure that you pick up your cute character. Remember, we only had about 90 left in stock. Now we're gonna move on. This has been such a hit. I wanna let you all know this is on a clearance price today. This is the Green Base lightweight expandable hose. Now, this is not your regular garden hose. So this is a patented hose by Green Base. It expands. Take a look at your screen right now when water goes through it. So it not just expanding, right? But it's flexible. It's not gonna crack. It's not gonna kink like those old hoses. Now there are 4 lengths to choose from. You have 75 feet, 100 feet, 125, and 150. And what does that mean? It means no longer struggling and playing tug of war with your hose trying to get to the other side of the house. On the clearance price today, you're looking at anywhere from about $36.96, and that's gonna be for 75 feet, up to $69.96 for 150 feet. Each one is gonna be between $20 and $25 off per length. Incredible deal for an incredible product, and it has brass fittings on it. And what does that mean? Well, we know brass fittings means that it is quality. Lorna, I can't say enough about, I mean, you know, I never thought I'd be saying and raving about a hose, but seriously, this is an amazing hose.
It really is. This is a spectacular hose because it's so different to all hoses out there. So I'm going to show you the traditional hoses. They can be heavy, they can kink, they can crack, they can split in hot and cold weather. And they're really hard to put away at the end of the day. So Joe Smith and the team at Green Base, they thought, well, hang on a minute. We know that there's other hoses out there, but let's reinvent the hose and let's make it patented. So this is a normal hose that kinks and splits. This is a normal expanding hose with a fabric jacket, but the trouble is this can snag and get caught on things. So the team at Green Bay's 3rd generation family business said, let's patent it. Let's put a flexi plastic jacket over your expanding fabric hose. So you've got this really strong membrane inside, you've got the fabric jacket, but this outer suit of armor, this is what makes a difference with our patented hose. And you've got a 10 pattern spray nozzle. Most nozzles, they have 5 or 7 if you're lucky. 10 different patterns on here. So whatever your watering needs, from misting, filling up the kiddie pool, washing the patio, the car, you've got those brass fittings, as you mentioned as well. You've even got a stop valve on your nozzle. So I don't have to go back to the tap. I can turn it off here. You've got another stopgap here. And, Samin, guess how much hose is in this plant pot?
How much?
75 feet.
In that
because
pot?
it expands. Yep, 75 foot of hose fits in a plant pot because when there's no water in it, it contracts 2.5 times smaller. But then when you fill it with water from the faucet or the spigot, it grows 2.5 times longer. So as you see here, it's a game changer of hoses. And at this price, assuming it's an absolute steal.
It really is. I want to let everyone know in terms of quantities how limited we are. With 75 feet with that hose, that remember is $20 off today. These are all on a clearance price, and we only have about 100 left in the 75 feet. In the 150 feet, we have just over 200 left. So I would say definitely take a look at your hose. Are you struggling with it, right? I mean, this is something we don't always think about, but when it comes to washing the car, watering the plants, making sure that we have enough room. I mean, I know, Lorna, I have had to fight with my hose sometimes to try to get it, to the other side. And then, like you said, rips, cracks, the water's not being fed through. And then I have to run back to the other side of the house and figure out what's going on. With this hose, that doesn't happen.
Exactly it. And assuming the difference is it's an expanding hose with a really tough membrane inside, but on the outside, the Green Base team have added this plastic suit of armor that stretches and expands with your hose to protect it. So at the end of the day, instead of struggling, and this is about 75 foot of hose and I can barely lift it, cracks, it kinks, it splits. This is 75 foot of hose, protected in its suit of armor. You've got that nozzle with the brass connectors. Brass connectors last for years. Each pattern for your spray nozzle is actually indicated by little symbols, so it's very easy to turn on and off and get your right pattern. You can control it here with just your thumb. And then just to show you how strong this is, I've got a brick here. So I'm going to put a brick on my hose and stand on the brick to show you it doesn't affect it. So this is how tough this hose is. And to have a good hose that lasts you for years, it makes all the difference because you enjoy watering your plants, your lawn, washing your car, filling up the kiddie pool, giving the pets a wash, because it's just so easy to use. And the difference with this hose is it is patented because it's not just a normal expanding hose, it's got the suit of armor on top of the fiber jacket. So this makes it tough, durable, but still super lightweight. And then when the water's out of it, it contracts back down.
I mean, this is something that makes our lives so much easier, right? Something we don't always think about, Lorna, when it comes to a hose. Sometimes we think, well, let's just pick the cheapest option. Don't do that. This is something that's going to last, from the brass fittings to the fact that it is encased and protected. You're picking from either the black or the green. I want to remind you, we are very limited. You have choice between 75 feet, 100 feet, 125 or 150 feet in the hose length. At 75 feet, we have less than 100 left, and that is $20 off today. At the 150 feet, that was almost $100. Today, it is under $70. It's $25 off. We have less than 200 to go around. So I would say for this price, definitely get it home, try it out. You have 30 days. See what a difference this makes for you. But Lorna, I think, anything that makes my life easier, I'm like, yes, please.
Oh, absolutely. Especially as you come into the summer season, you need to get your hose out. And you might think, yeah, I've loved those expanding hoses over the years, but I have to replace them every season because the fabric on the outside snags, tears, and pulls. By encasing it in a plastic suit of armor that expands with your hose, you're going to protect the hose. You've got the 10 pattern spray nozzle. As I say, look at that, so durable. Most nozzles, you get 5 or 7 spray patterns if you're lucky. You're getting 10. You're getting the brass fittings. You can turn your hose on and off with the nozzle. There's the difference. That's a regular expanding hose versus the Green Base suit of armor encased hose. Turn the water off and it then shrinks down. So normal fabric hoses, they can snag, they can catch. With Green Base, they've encased it in the suit of armor. It's still super lightweight. Then you've got your spray nozzle. In fact, I'm going to spray that way. Don't want to get my internet cable wet, but you can see there is literally a pattern for any job, from misting your flowers, jet spray to clean the patio, watering the roses, getting your car clean. It really is a joy to use. And look, with my thumb, I just control it there. And you can also control it here too, so you don't have to keep running back to the spigot. The value of a hose like this is immense because instead of every year struggling with the regular hoses, you can put it away in a plant pot, Suming. That's it. Especially if you've got an RV or a motorhome, just pop it in one of your cupboards and you're good to go.
Lorna, I'm so glad that you talked about the ease of use with this because I have little hands. So just being able to hold this and just with the flick of my thumb to be able to turn that on and off, it just makes that so easy, right? I'm not having to, if I have problems, with my hand strength, I'm not holding this the whole time. All you have to do right here, up, down. That's it.
Yeah,
down, up.
that's
I mean, that is so simple, right? Well, because I'll get little hand cramps. I don't have strong
yeah.
hands, Lorna, you know, right? I don't want to be
Me
holding that
too.
down when I'm in the garden.
Yeah.
This just makes it so much easier. And then, of course, I get that fluid spray, right? And it is the same consistency. It's the same strength. I'm not having to kind of hold it down the whole time.
Exactly, it's something you've pointed such a great feature out there. I too have small hands and I don't like those triggers where I have to keep clamping it down. With this, I can control the flow all the way to a stop with just my thumb. It's a pleasure to use, and I know those brass fittings are going to last for years. And it just blows me away that you've got a hose that's so lightweight, so compact, fits in a flower pot, but instead of the fabric jackets which can snag and tear, being encased in this plastic outer that flexes and grows with your hose, it gives you that added level of protection. And this for me is one of the UK's best kept secrets. We brought it over to you guys at HSN. So I'm so glad there's a little bit left for anyone who wants to upgrade their hose for 2025 and beyond.
It's an amazing price, incredible deal for something that is going to just be so impactful for you. Get it home, 079359, clearance price. Lorna, thank you for spending time with us this morning.
Thank you, Suming. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to everyone for next Sunday.
Thanks, Lorna. Bye. All right, come with me. We're gonna walk over. Now, this is really cool. You know, it's summertime, right? Which means bugs. Do you like bugs? I know I don't. From mosquitoes to gnats to spiders and roaches and all of the things. This is naturally green, and it's called the No More Bugs Concentrate. And when we say no more bugs, they literally mean no more bugs. So that's your mosquitoes. That is gonna be your ticks, your fleas, right? Roaches, ants, all of that. Take a look at your screen right now. Look at all those bugs. This is what we deal with all the time. Now, naturally green is non-toxic. This is a non-toxic bug repellent, so you can enjoy being outside again. But there are some secrets here that we're gonna get into because it's not just for outside. It's for everywhere in your home. You can put it on your skin. You can use it on your pets. You can put it on your furniture. Anywhere where you don't want bugs, and I'll tell you, I don't want bugs in my home, this is where you put this. It is a huge customer pick on an incredible deal today. This is almost 50% off. It is $19.95 on that sale price, or under $4 for you to get this home on a FlexPay and try it out. You're getting this bottle. It's 32 ounces, which actually equals about 2 gallons. Now, I don't know all the amazing things about it, right? I'm just telling you what I know, but I want to bring in Renee because Renee knows everything that this does. And I mean, it literally does everything.
It literally does everything.
How are you, Renee?
I'm well, how are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. You know, usually I'm not really super excited to talk about bugs first thing Sunday morning.
Right.
Right? But this product works. It really, really works.
Now, when we were talking, and I know other people have said, because there are so many 5-star reviews, people are talking about, you know, they put it on their pets.
On their pets, on their person.
They put it on themselves.
On everything that you love.
And it actually smells good.
It smells so good. It smells so good. It smells like cedar oil because that's what it is. It's a cedar oil-based product. Goodness, it's USDA approved.
Okay.
So what that means for us at home is that you can spray it everywhere. In the kitchen, in your drawers, on everything, on your furniture, on your pets, on your person, everywhere. It's USDA approved, USDA in the United States, and made in the United States also.
Oh, so it's made here in the U.S.?
Made here in the U.S., made right here in Clearwater, Florida, developed by 2 women who decided that they wanted something much better to use for their family and friends.
Well, I appreciate that, especially having kids, right? And I think some of us growing up had no choice. We were putting stuff on our skin that wasn't good for us, right? That has DEET and things in it, and our skin's absorbing all of that. This is 100%, that is cedar oil. This is DEET-free, so you can put it on your skin. You can put it on your animals. You can put it all over the place and not have to worry that you're getting all of that toxicity leaching into you, because this is non-toxic.
Non-toxic, that's correct. Yes, I remember when I was younger, my mom used to say, cover your hands and cover your face with your hands and close your mouth because I'm going to spray you with all kinds of stuff that stung and it tasted horrible and it felt crappy on my skin. This does not do that. There's no oily residue, no greasy feeling. It's absolutely a wonderful product.
Now, I have to say, I want to read some of the reviews, because if some of you are on the fence right now and thinking, you know, I don't know if I try something that is all natural, maybe it needs to have some of that chemical in it. It does not. These are the reviews. Someone says, smells so great, works so well, I brought 5 bottles. Someone else says, says it's keeping the fleas and ticks off of my dogs. Someone else said the bugs became history in their home. Someone else said, I ordered several bottles. Thank you so much, HSN. Another person said, I can't be without it. These are reviews. Go to hsn.com and take a look. These are your peers saying how incredibly effective this is. Now, we talk about bugs. Take a look at your screen right now. Those, you know, think about the bugs, right? And that's gonna be when you're in the garden, when you're fishing, when you're playing any sort of sports, right? Even, I mean, you walk out of the house, the mosquitoes are on you.
They are.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes, no-see-ums.
Right.
Yes, crazy.
No-see-ums. This is good for roaches.
Ticks, roaches,
Dust mites.
dust mites,
right?
travel bugs,
Oh, travel bugs.
everything.
Ew, travel bugs.
I know.
was just
I
thinking
brought my
'cause we're all
suitcase.
gonna be traveling.
We are. I know. I brought my suitcase, and I was just like, oh my gosh, you want to spray your suitcase down liberally, everything, so that the bugs don't come with you when you come back home.
So what do we do? Because this is a concentrate, Renee. So do we just spray it out of the bottle? Do we put it? What do we do with it?
So what we're doing for a repellent, we're spraying it directly out of the bottle. And let's start with our pets, because
Okay.
we all love pets.
Yes.
Whether it's dogs, cats, ferrets,
Yep.
bunnies.
All of them.
All of them, all of them. So you want to spray your pet with the product liberally. And like on your animals, you want to go backwards with the way that their hair grows. So that you really
okay.
get down in there, because the mosquitoes and the fleas, they like to hide.
Oh, they're hiding in the fur.
Yep, yeah.
Okay.
So, and then for their face, absolutely you don't want to spray anything in their face. Put it on your hands and then just generally
Aw.
wipe their little face.
It's like giving them a little massage.
It really is, yeah.
That is so cute.
But also, if you spray their beds,
yeah.
the bugs won't stay in the beds, because you know they like to hide here in the corners.
Yeah.
Yes. So all animals, safe and easy to use for that.
That's so good. Now, what about for us? Like
For us?
Us, the kids, are we just putting it like right to the skin?
Right to the skin. You just literally spray it on.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good.
It smells so good,
This
right?
smells, it smells like
Cedar.
Like
Cedar,
cologne
like
or
your-
something.
well, they
not
use-
cologne, but like it's you know it's just like a beautiful scent.
It is. Well, you know, cedar's not new to repelling bugs. Like,
Oh.
my great-grandparents came over from Italy
Yeah.
with a cedar chest to keep the bugs out. People put cedar-lined closets.
Oh,
Candles,
that's
cedar
right.
candles.
It's
not new.
It's all coming together for me now, Renee. But this is, I mean, if you're taking a look right now, you know, at your screen, you were seeing you can put this on your animals, right?
It's
You
so
can
safe.
use it on your skin. You could put it in your, I'm seeing like utensil drawer.
Absolutely.
So,
you know, when you get the late night munchies and you go and open your drawer,
Oh my
and
gosh.
then there's a late night
Yes.
bug in the drawer.
Yeah,
right?
don't scare me.
No. So just take out your utensils, spray it all in there, let it dry, and then put your utensils back in. No more bugs.
And we don't have to worry that anything is going to be, you know, harmful to us
This is
because we have our
non-toxic.
utensils in there.
Correct.
So yeah, so remember, this is non-toxic.
USDA approved. Spray it everywhere, in your kitchen, everywhere.
So, and what about all other surfaces?
So-
is it safe for everything?
Absolutely. Make sure you spray your mats when you're walking in, because bugs like to come in the house the same way we do.
Right.
Usually we're on two legs.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes. But spray your mats, spray all around your doors, spray your screens. Here's your screen. Just put it on a towel.
Yeah.
And then just generally wipe it down so that the bugs, no-see-ums, can get through screens.
Can they?
They can. They know how.
Well,
It's
and
crazy.
you know, think about that, right? You're going to your barbecues, right? The sun, you know, is shining, the weather's getting better, which means there's more bugs out. There's more bugs coming in. Make sure you grab this to keep them away, keep them away from you, your pets, your home, and you're doing it in a non-toxic way. This is a incredible sales price today, almost 50% off. It is under $20 to get the concentrate home. Huge customer pick, under $4. I would say if you've not tried this, there are so many reviews, go read them, but get it home, try it out. You have 30 days and see what the difference is in your home and on your person when you go out. I mean, I can't stand it, Renee, when I go to the beach, right? Maybe we're going to watch one of the kids' games or something, and you're distracted the whole time because you're slapping your skin or you're itching because things are biting you. This is good for ants too, right?
It's great for everything.
Everything.
Everything. Anything that has an exoskeletal skeleton. And what that means is that they can't absorb the cedar oil. They can't breathe. So it's like us walking into a room without oxygen.
Oh.
We're not going to do that. And so the bugs choose to go somewhere else. Like, I'm a bug magnet.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I'm the same way.
I'm a bug nut and a sommelier, so I love to entertain outdoors. And before I have my guests over for food and wine pairings, I spray down the furniture, the table, everything, because there's nothing worse than toasting a glass of champagne and swatting at mosquitoes on
You're
the other end.
spilling the champagne
You're
out.
spilling the champagne, and who's going to do that?
No one wants that.
No one wants that.
Okay, I want to remind you all that this sales price, I don't know how long it will last. This has been a huge customer pick. It's safe for for your pets. Remember, it's those dust mites. I think we have a graphic that we can show you quickly that shows you, you know, just some of the bugs that this can get rid of. There's more than this, but this is just some. So think about that, those stink bugs, those fleas, the ticks, the mosquitoes, the no-see-um, the gnats, the horsefly. Oh gosh, I forgot about the horseflies, the roaches. This is gonna be a repellent for all of that, not just on your person, not just on your pets, but for everything in and around your home as well. 605-907 for this huge customer pick. Under $4 gets it home. I'm also hearing we have about 65 new customers making this their first purchase here at HSN. Welcome and thank you so much. You will love this. Absolutely. Now, we do have one more to talk about, I think. Oh, here's the gallon over here. So we, I'm just looking right now. We only have, I'm hearing 50? Oh my gosh, we only have 50 left of this gallon because you all have been grabbing this up. Again, huge customer pick. It is under $20 to get home for the gallon. Original price was almost $125. Renee, we are so limited on this.
It's a big seller because it actually works, and that's actually really 4 gallons.
Oh,
with the concentrate.
Because of the concentrate.
Because of the concentrate, correct.
Okay, so the 2 gallons you're getting is actually 4.
4 gallons.
Oh my gosh, that's, or the 1 gallon you're getting is 4. Correct. So that's incredible. Now, how long, you know, with this, what do we do? How do we dilute it?
So you just add some water to it, and then you put it in a spray bottle and liberally spray everything.
Okay, is there like a you know, in terms like of water, right? If we have a measurement, is it like 1 cup to 1 cup, or how does that work?
It's 4 ounces.
4 ounces.
Correct.
So you put 4 ounces of the concentrate, and then how much water?
4 ounces.
So equal parts.
Yes.
Okay, so that makes it nice and easy. Equal parts, 4 ounces concentrate, 4 ounces water. Put it in your spray bottle and then just go.
And go.
Okay.
And eliminate all of the bugs.
Eliminate all the bugs. Well, for those of you who wanted multiple bottles of the spray bottle, now you can grab the concentrate. Only 50 of you can get it though, so please don't miss out on this deal. It is under $100 for this gallon, which remember equals 4 gallons. All you need to do is add equal parts water, put it in your spray bottle, and you are good to go. Under $20 gets this one home. I would say definitely get the spray bottle and then get the gallon, and so you have both.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Renee, thanks for hanging out today.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is awesome.
I know, this was great, and so was that. It smells so good in here, guys. You get it home, you're gonna say, this smells amazing. There's no way that this is a bug repellent. Thank you. Thanks, Renee. Now, if you wanted to save $15, you know, maybe towards your purchase of that concentrate or towards anything else today, this is how you do it. You open your HSN credit card. So go to hsn.com, type in HSN card or call the 800 number you see on your screen, and then they're gonna walk you through the process. Once you're approved, we're gonna give you $15 to use towards absolutely anything today. And actually, you might want to use it on this really super cute metal flower fence that you saw me tease at the beginning of the show. So this is from Improvements. It is a 2-piece, right? With the fence, you are getting 2 pieces of these gorgeous metal flowers. Now, this is perfect decor for your outdoor space, but you're like, oh, they look really cute. But guess what? When the wind blows, they actually move. Like, these are like little mini windmills, I guess, for your garden. You could put them in your kind of, you know, planter. You can kind of have them encased around your garden. You can really do anything with them. Now, we have a new low price today. It was just reduced this weekend, 40% off. So it is $29.99. Remember, for 2 on a flex pay that is going to be $6. Deb Byers is with us, looking ravishing. I love that color. She's heard me say it all morning.
Good morning.
So cute. These are so cute though, Deb. And blue, pink, and yellow.
And the yellow. You have 3 great choices.
Yeah.
They are already a customer pick. They were a customer pick at the higher price. What a great morning for you to be able to grab them, because what you are getting is 2 pieces that are 26 inches long by 16. So you can do over 4 feet, linear feet, just like we did with the ones in the front, those gorgeous, adorable yellow ones, to line your garden, to line your walkway, to put in a flower box, anywhere you want that sort of little visual interest, because these are so charming. They're rust resistant, fade resistant, and weather resistant, so put them outside and don't worry about them. And they're ready to go right out of the box. They just go right into the ground. They've got little stakes. So I'm gonna pick them up, boom. They come right out just like that. So once you get them, they'll be flat in a box. You're just going to put them in the ground anywhere you want to put them, or put them in a window box like we've got here, and then sit back and wait for the compliments, because they are charming, charming, charming. And everybody that has gotten them has been reviewing them and putting little pictures on .com so you can see how everyone is using them, and they are just adorable and so unique.
People were already writing in the reviews, Deb. Someone said they were so pretty. I bought 2 sets of 2. So
Yes.
they got 2 sets of them, right? So depending on your space, you may want to do that. Maybe change up the different colors, right, in the different areas of your home. Someone else said, I love this because the flowers never die.
Oh, don't we
Right?
love that? Yes,
Yeah.
of course. That's awesome.
These are so cute.
They are so cute. They're very, very unique. There's nothing like them out in the marketplace. They look like they've been created by an artist. You're getting a choice of the beautiful colors. You're looking at the beautiful pink with the yellow center. We've got the blue with the yellow center, and then we've got the yellow in the front with the orange center. And I love what we did down in the front by showing you that it's over 4 linear feet when you get them, because you're getting both of them today. So 26 inches on both of them, 16 inches high. So if you're going to be lining your garden, or you're going to be lining your walkway, or you're going to want to put them someplace where you don't want people to walk, this is going to be absolutely perfect, unique, and adorable. And then when the wind blows, each one of the little heads, and there are 7 on each one of the fences, so there's 14 little heads, they will blow and go, and just so cute. They are just so charming and adorable.
They are. They add like this just little touch of whimsy to the garden, a little burst of color. And, you know, sometimes I think we need that, right? It makes us happy. And whether you're in an apartment, whether you're in a home, you could put it in your flower box. Think about, you know, if you have a townhome, kind of like the front areas that you
Yes.
have to kind of put in the front. So I think that this is kind of perfect for any space.
Well, absolutely, there's no question. And because you're getting both of them today, you can go ahead and separate them or make them long. Each one of them is 26 inches, so that's pretty long, and they're 16 inches high. So if you have flowers, they're going to peek up over your flowers. It's so adorable. But again, these are outside, they're absolutely perfect for outside because they are rust resistant and fade resistant. They're adorable when the wind blows because they've got that little added surprise. And we had them set up in the back, and it was, oh, it's so cute, it really looks great. And then I just went like this, and one where the girl said, oh my gosh, I had no idea that they spun. That's so much fun. And then we were just all in there spinning them. So when the wind blows, you're going to have that visual interest as well as having that great pop of color in any one of these beautiful ones that you choose.
They're so cute. I want to let everyone know, give an update. So the yellow is my most limited. So if you were looking for the yellow, it's also the most popular. So I would say definitely don't wait on this. Remember, you are getting 2 strands. Each of those strands have 7 of those flowers on them. So think about your home, your garden, maybe your front area, maybe it's your balcony where you want to add that beautiful touch, right? And just think about sitting there with the wind, kind of that breeze, and watching these kind of, you know, dance. I don't want to say like a windmill, you know, Deb, but like just watching them kind of dance, and it's so calming.
It really is, and they're just so charming because there's nothing, I haven't seen anything like this before. You know, you can go to your big box store and get little, like little fences that you can have people, you know, some people want them to keep people walking, keep them clean, whatever you want to do, keep the mulch in. But we have something that's so charming and so unique that is going to add that little touch of whimsy and beauty, and for something that could be completely utilitarian. And now you've got something that's just going to sort of jumpstart spring for those of you up north who are just getting started. It's still a little chilly. This is going to be able to go out there right now because ready to go right out of the box. Just pop them in the ground. You don't have to do anything other than figure out where you want to put them, how many you want to get, which color you want to choose, and then you are going to be good to go. They're just going to be so, so charming.
Well, and I do want to read another review. We have so many, and I would always tell you, go to hsn.com, take a look at the reviews, right? These are your peers. They are saying how they use them, putting their pictures up because they're so proud to have them. They're so beautiful. Someone said, I bought 2 sets, and then I came back for an additional 2 sets, right? People are getting multiples. So I would say to you right now, if you're thinking I'm going to get 1 set, remember you get 2 of the pieces with that 1 set. So all in terms of that length, as Deb said, that's 4 feet linear
4 feet,
that you are getting here. You might want to double up because I would hate for you to try to come back and then maybe your color is not available. So that's the way that I would do it. It is 40% off today. This is the lowest price ever for this customer pick. You are getting it home for just $6 on a flex pay. So incredible deal for an incredible, I think, piece of decor that is just going to add that kind of whimsy and charm to your garden. But I do love, I wish the wind was blowing in here so that that you can kind of see these in action, but they're so cute. They kind of come to life.
They really do. And it's something so simple and something that we all use in our yards or gardens. You always have a little fence because you don't want people walking. You want to keep the mulch in. You want to keep the soil in. Well, do something that's a little bit more charming and add you that beautiful color. Any one of these colors are going to be great, and they have that extra added ability to blow in the wind and be even more charming.
892-544 is the item number. Remember, you're picking blue, yellow, or pink. Yellow, most popular, most limited. Don't miss out on that with the 40% off in savings. Now, we are going to keep this train rolling here with another showstopper piece for your garden. Now, this is, I couldn't believe the size. These are 6 feet tall.
These are tall.
Look how tall these are. So also from Improvements, these are our coastal wind spinner stakes. Now, you are choosing from either the turtle or the dolphin that you are getting, but they're not just, gorgeous stakes that you're going to put in the ground and of course watch spin in the wind. They're gorgeous by day, but at night, something really special happens. You see that? That is a solar light. It comes on when the light goes down, and then it changes color. So it's effectively giving you your own light show. Great price today. This was $44.99. This is exclusive to us here, $34.99 or $7 home on a flex pay. These are like mesmerizing.
They really, really are, and gigantic.
Yes, I know. Look at me standing, Deb, next to it. These are 6 feet tall.
Well, they are. So these are the spinners from Improvements. They're absolutely beautiful. You have a great choice of either the dolphins, and there are 6 beautiful dolphins that are all in shades of blue and teal and aqua. And then you've got 6 of the starfish, and they're all in shades of orange and cream and beautiful. They're all powder coated. Each one of these is 6 feet tall. Now, what we've done is we've put them in a window box that's about 2 feet high. So right now they're 8 feet tall, but you're going to have them in the ground. They've got a 4-pronged stake that goes right into the ground. You've got 3 sections, and you're going to simply screw it all together, put it in the ground. The 4-pronged stakes are going to make it really secure. You can make them shorter if you like. So if you don't want 6 feet, or maybe you don't have that much height, maybe you're going to put them on a balcony, you can take the center pole out and they'll be shorter. It's entirely up to you, but the full height is 6 feet, and the motif is 20 inches, so it's substantial. You're getting the crackle glass ball that sits right in the center between the 2 pieces. There's a little button. You're going to turn that on, expose it to the sun for about 10 hours, and then at night, just like Su-Ming said, the light is going to come on, and it's going to go through all the colors of the spectrum. And so during the day, you've got all that fun and whimsy with your either the turtles being chased by the starfish or the dolphins being chased by the starfish, if you love that coastal look, and then at night it comes alive. So this is going to be something you're going to be able to enjoy 24 hours a day, and believe me, at 6 foot, it is substantial.
These are, I'm just kind of watching, Deb, because I'm kind of mesmerized by it myself right now. These are really, really cute, but it adds just that bit of charm, that personality to your space, whether it's the front yard, the backyard. This is something that is a showstopper. Like, people are going to stop by and say, oh, where did you get that and what is that? And I just think it's so nice, right, to be able to bring that charm to your home. You did see, we had a video just a moment ago where you were seeing kind of the height when you take out one of these areas. Remember, you're getting 3. So at the full height, it is 6 feet, but you can make it shorter. And then because it has that 4-prong bottom, you can really place it anywhere. So whether you do have a balcony and you want to do that, you don't have that 6-foot space, you can do that too, right, Deb?
Absolutely. It's entirely up to you. You're going to customize this to yourself. Now, you're looking at the crackle glass ball. That's going to sit in between the 2 front panel and the back panel, your starfish and your turtle, or your starfish and your dolphin. There's a little button on it. You're simply going to turn the button on and let it get exposed. You don't have to do anything. It is going to be exposed to the sun, and then at night, that little bulb will come alive, and it'll glow through the greens and the purples and the oranges and the reds, and it is fabulous at night. So you've got all that beauty and all that gorgeous color and fun and whimsy, whether you choose the turtles or you choose the dolphins. You're going to have all that beauty during the day, and when the wind blows, it goes crazy, and it's wonderful. Then you've got the lights at night that's going to give you all that beauty. So now what we're doing, obviously, because we don't have any wind in here, as you know from our little spinners that we had over here, we have to go ahead and manipulate it. but in a wind, it is going to absolutely chase one another. And these guys, these spinners are very, very popular. Absolutely everybody loves to have them because of their size, but ours are absolutely spectacular because not only are you getting that visual interest and whimsy with the characters that we're giving you during the day, they come alive at night. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck.
That's like it's like a light show. Like think about being at home, right? And the wind is blowing and then you are sitting there and then you have your own little light show. I always think about, you know, how it makes me feel, right? When you're in the summer months, especially when you're outside enjoying it and you see those gorgeous lights, whether it's fireworks or things, it's like bringing that to your home, Deb.
Oh, it absolutely is. And you don't have to do anything. All you need to do is just sit there and enjoy it because it does all the work for you since it's solar paneled. But look for it when you put everything together. Super easy for you to assemble this. Remember, you can customize it. It starts out at 6 feet, but you can go ahead and make it shorter if you don't have the height. And do what we do if you don't have a yard or garden. This will go right into the ground. But if you don't have soil and maybe you just have a small balcony, do what we do and put it in a pot just like we did. So this will be something that you can enjoy whether you've got a great big yard and you want to make a big statement, or you just have a little bit of a patio or a little bit of a lanai or whatever, and you want to go ahead and have something that's beautiful, coastal, and remember, either the gorgeous dolphins being chased by the gorgeous starfish or the turtles. Either one, they're both charming, and they really make a statement, and they light up at night.
Oh, that light is going to be so beautiful with all the color changes. $7 gets this home. 089789 is your item number. You're picking from the turtles or the dolphins, but get it home. You will absolutely love it. Now, we have more from Improvements and Deb. We're going to be right back right after this break.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you can get $15 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Meet award-winning chef, successful restaurateur, and television star, Chef Jet Tila.
I'm a master of Asian cuisine and so much more. My line of cookware and prep tools will take you on a culinary journey around the world and build your skills in the kitchen so you can have more time to enjoy the results. And you can only find my exclusive cookware line on HSN.
Live your summer in style. From your favorite brands to all new celeb designer collections. Don't miss Summer in Style, Thursday at midnight.
Welcome back to HSN, everyone. I'm Sue Mingwa. We're hanging out with Deb Byers. And we kind of showed you this item at the beginning of the show, kind of a little tease. It's been such a hit, huge customer pick. This is the glider bench from Improvements. You see Deb and I just kind of hanging out and literally gliding, right? Enjoying the ambiance of space. I mean, the nice smooth swing, and as you can see, both of us can fit. This is a substantial bench that you are getting in beautiful colors. Sale price today, this was just reduced. This is $149.99. On a flex pay, it's going to be $30 for you to get home. And this is just something I think, I think of like old school, being at my grandma's house, rocking, or even when the kids were little and I'd rock them, Deb, and just having that just comfort and serenity and just sitting and relaxing.
Absolutely, relaxing, and that's the operative word. So from Improvements, we've been bringing you benches that you've absolutely loved for about 6 years for outdoor furniture, always powder coated, always whimsical, always fun colors, and you've loved them. They've always been huge customer picks. Well, we took it a little bit further because we went back and thought, how can we improve on a bench? And then we realized, well, wait a minute, those gliders that we all knew and loved back in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, where are they? And we went, okay, let's do that. And they have been hugely popular because we've updated them to new technology to make them easier for you to put together. Absolutely amazing having them be rust resistant, and all the motifs and all the designs are so, so adorable. So we're just sitting here relaxing on this fabulous bench, but what ends up happening is you've got that great glide ability and you automatically start to relax. You can actually feel your blood pressure go down. But I'm gonna stand up because I wanna show you something that's amazing. So this is the beautiful peacock, and the peacock is a peacock. So you've got that gorgeous blue, beautiful, gorgeous blue color, and that beautiful peacock design on the back. All beautiful, all comfortable, slats for easy sitting, so you don't have to put a pillow on here, but if you want to, you totally can. Your entire bench is about 4 feet long by 3 feet high by 28 inches, so it's ample. It'll support 600 pounds, so that's a lot of comfortable and relaxing for you, and you'll be sitting there with your grandkids coming up and climbing all over you. Everybody's going to be comfortable, and it's going to be an easy glide. And this is just one of the gorgeous colors that we have available.
Well, and thanks for kind of going through that, Deb, because I think that's the one thing I always ask, right? Like, what's the weight limit on here? Because you got all the kids climbing. How many of us can fit on here? But there were 2 of us. We could have fit another little person in between us.
We absolutely could. Well, it's a 600 pounds. I don't weigh 300 pounds. You don't weigh 300 pounds.
Not yet, I don't.
I've been on my diet for a long time. So here we go. So, but 600 pounds is a lot when you consider the fact that you've got, you could get all the kids on here. It's all terrific, and you're still going to have that great gliding feature. And when it comes to you, when it's delivered, it'll be in a big box. Everything is easy to put together. The instructions are super easy. All the bolts, you don't have to get anything extra. It's not like a big maze of confusion. You'll be able to put it together, and a box weighs 43 pounds, so you don't have to go to the big box store to get it. We're going to deliver it to you for you to be able to start to enjoy it right away.
Now, I want to let everyone know these are very limited. We have under 490 in every color, and Deb and I are going to walk through the colors, but Peacock, the one you're looking at right now, most limited with just 48 left. Now, in a world where everything is getting more expensive, right? This is, when you talk about bang for your buck, this is a sale price we may not see again, especially because this is a customer pick when it was $170. It's $20 off today. Now, this is the gorgeous flamingo, which I know has been oh so popular. I think we have about 50 left in the flamingo as well. 50.
Wow.
So only about 50 people can get this in this beautiful flamingo.
Absolutely. And remember, everything is etched. This is powder coated steel, all with a beautiful matte finish. So rust resistant, fade resistant, weather resistant. So when you put it together and you put it outside, remember it's 4 feet long and 3 feet high and 28 inches deep. You can also put this on a small balcony, put it on a lanai, bring it inside wherever you want, on a front porch. Oh, put it on a front porch and sit on it and relax and watch all the neighbors walk by and be envious. Oh my gosh, that's a perfect spot.
It's so cute. And we, I know people will probably ask about the table. We will have a mini presentation of that coming up, but can give you the item number if you want to get the matching set with that table as well. Oh, the hibiscus.
And speaking of matching. I didn't even realize when I got here, it's like, oh my gosh, I matched my thing. This is the beautiful hibiscus, but you can see from my shirt and my pants, and believe me, this was not by design. It's a beautiful soft apricot color, and the hibiscus is absolutely spectacular. This is all laser cut on the back, so you've got the beautiful design, and we gave you comfort. So even though this is all cut out, you can lean on this and you're going to be super, super comfortable. But look at how beautiful the hibiscus is. We even gave you the center flower. So this is the hibiscus in that beautiful apricot color. That's the color of my pants. Then everybody loves the sunflower. This is outstanding. The beautiful design on the back. We give you that gorgeous mesh. Again, you're going to be super, super comfortable. And remember, this isn't just a bench. This is a glider, just like the one that Su Ming was saying when she was a kid with grandma. This is what we all like. We need to take a break. We want to take a breath. We want to relax. We're busy. We barely sit down, let alone relax on a front porch.
Right.
That's what this is all about. And that's why they've been so hugely popular because we all are go, go, go all the time. We need to go, go, go a little bit less, and that's what this is all about.
Well, and those old school ones, Deb, were the ones that you had to like hang from something. You know, this just sits and you can just sit and relax in it. I'm gonna relax over here, Deb, while you talk about that beautiful palm green.
Absolutely, this has been hugely popular too. The green is almost like a soft Kelly green. And again, we've got the beautiful palm work, all laser cut on the back. Absolutely amazing. And the seat is super, super comfortable. So we've given you slats. It's flat, slatted. So you don't have to put a pillow on here. Of course, you totally can if you want to. Get a different color, have it really pop, but you don't need it. So even in the summertime when it's hot and you've got your shorts on, you're going to be completely comfortable on this. And remember, the mechanism is super, super easy. You don't have to push, you don't have to do anything. It's kind of organic when you sit in it. You just put your foot down and suddenly you are gliding and relaxing. And that's what this is all about. We love to give you this beautiful furniture that'll be absolutely amazing for season after season after season for you and your family.
Well, and this is gonna last forever. You know, this is powder coated iron, right, Deb?
Yes.
So this is gonna last forever. It is fade resistant, it's rust resistant, it's weather resistant. You just have to get it home, put it together, and then sit, and you are going to just be able to relax and enjoy the outside. Think about sitting outside with maybe you, your significant other, it could be your girlfriend. Maybe, I know me and my girls wanna, you know, have a glass of wine and gossip a little bit. This is the perfect way to do it. Great sale price today. I want to remind you, it's $30 to get home. You just have to pick your color and then put it, you know, wherever. Like you said, it could be front porch, back porch, on the balcony, in the house even.
You absolutely could. And what's so great about it is, remember, when you put it outside, you don't have to worry about it because we made sure that it's rust resistant. We gave you that beautiful matte finish, which is new for us this year, rather than giving you something that's high gloss because of more durability. But how fabulous would it be to just be able to sit outside with your book, with your coffee, with your iPad, with your friends, with your wine, with your tea, whatever it is, just to take a breath and relax. And I cannot stress enough, when you're sitting on it, it's super, super comfortable, absolutely 100%. But then you kind of push your foot a little bit and it's like, oh my goodness, it's like a glider. And it just really is so relaxing. I mean, it's so relaxing. I'm watching you and I know you're,
I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. Well, I think about too, Deb, like I used to sit and maybe you did this with your grandparents or your parents and, you know, like I put your head in grandma's lap, right? And think about sharing that with your grandkids or your children or your significant other and have them sit with you and just be together, right? And you don't even have to say, like, that we could just sit here and not talk and swing, and I would enjoy myself. This is what this does. It's going to put you in that place of relaxation, but it's also a beautiful piece that if you have around that neighbors are going to say, where did you get that? It's going to make you want to go outside to sit in it. And how often have you done that? When was the last time you sat outside with a nice cup of coffee or tea or your wine or something and just be able to just enjoy, right? And relax. I don't think we do that enough.
I don't think we do either. And that was something that the improvements team looked at and said, you know, we're all about improvements and we've been bringing you outdoor furniture that we know you've loved. So we just thought, wait a second, there's got to be something out there that we haven't really looked at yet. Now, the mechanism for the glider was invented in the 1890s. So this is something that's been around for a long time. And then in the 40s and the 50s, it became hugely popular and gliders were everywhere on all our grandparents' porches. So this is something that we are familiar with, but then it got lost. We aren't sitting on a porch gliding anymore. We're barely sitting. We're on our phones. We're on the go. We're doing all kinds of crazy things. But this is something that's important. Taking a deep breath, sitting with your friends and family, just relaxing, stopping for just a few minutes. So the improvements team said, you know, let's look at that. And you guys have embraced it. And we're thrilled. We brought you all the same kind of fun colors and motifs that you know and love from improvements, but we wanted to bring an old friend back, and that's what we did with this glider bench, and it's just been hugely popular.
And how easy is it to put together, Deb?
It is super easy to put together. I think there might be there we go. So there's our model. So she's going to go ahead and put it together. Now we give you all the bolts. It's all color coordinated. So, and by the way, you're looking at it. The powder coating is on the entire bench, so there's no ugly side. The bolts are super, super big. We give you a little bit of a wrench. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to look for anything. All the instructions are super easy to understand. So you're going to be able to put this together. And she's doing it by herself, so you will too. The only thing is it weighs about 43 pounds. So you may want some help to kind of take it wherever you're going to put it. But this is going to be something that you're going to be able to put together. And now she added a pop of color. You can add a pop of color, but you don't need it because it's super, super smooth when you sit on it. So it's going to be comfortable on your behind when you're sitting in your shorts on a hot summer day. And the back is going to be super comfortable, even with all these cutout designs, because we wanted to make sure that comfort was key, but we wanted to give you the whimsy and the color and the designs.
And Deb, in terms of like the size of this, right, in our space, so what are the kind of dimensions on here?
4 feet long.
Okay.
Big enough for a couple of people. It's 3 feet high and it's 28 inches deep. It weighs 43 pounds and it'll support 600 pounds and allow it to continue to glide. That's really important so that when you're sitting here and your grandkids all pile on, or the dog gets up here, or you and your husband or your partner or whatever, and then here come all the grandkids, this is going to still glide just like you want it. So it's really formidable and very well put together.
You just have to pick your color or your pattern and then get it home. It is $30 to get home on a flex pay. Remember, you were choosing from the flamingo. We had about 50 left. The peacock that I'm sitting on, I'll move so you can see the peacock here. A little lovely peacock. We had less than 50 in the peacock.
Wow.
The one that Deb is sitting on and matching is the hibiscus. In that gorgeous hibiscus we had, I think we have about 50 there as well. Then we have in the sunflower in that beautiful yellow, and then we have that gorgeous green in that palm. So that's what you're picking from. If you maybe bought the bistro set that we had from Improvements, this all matches back as well. So don't miss this. You can get a coordinating set. 890194 is that item number. $30 gets it home. Now, if you were looking at this little table and thought that would be really cute to match, yes, it would. This is the Improvements scalloped iron table. Now, this is on a sale price today as well, $54.95, so it's $15 off. On a flex pay, it's going to be almost $11 for you to get home. So just under $11 for you to get home. We have it in this beautiful pink. We also have it in a white and also in the yellow. Deb, tell us about this beauty.
Oh, and beauty is the operative word. This is the scallop table. It is the ultimate end table, absolutely 100%. Powder coated iron. It weighs about 11 pounds. It's going to hold 200 pounds. It's going to come to you in a box. You're going to put it together and it's super, super easy. So you're going to simply put the bottom down and then reverse the top so you see the scallops go up or the scallops go down, and then you're simply going to bolt it on. It is absolutely hugely formidable. It's 21 inches high and 17 inches across, and it'll hold 200 pounds. So this is not the kind of table that you're going to have to worry about. It's going to be able to do the job. And we've already seen the reviews on it, and everybody is loving it because it's like nothing that you've seen out in the marketplace. Look at the attention to detail in that beautiful scallop design. And it weighs 11 pounds, so it is very, very formidable. And again, that powder coating is all the way around, so there's no ugly side. This happens to be that bright, beautiful pink. It will work back to the bench if you wanted to get that one. The white is classic and will go absolutely virtually anywhere. And remember, these are inside or outside. So this is something that's going to be weather resistant, fade resistant, and rust resistant, but they're beautiful enough to bring inside. We have the yellow as well, but I know we're very, very limited on the yellow, but any one of these colors are going to be fantastic for a table that you're going to love having in your home because it'll support 200 pounds, which is a good lamp, which is virtually a plant, whatever you want. Lightweight enough for you to be able to move, weighs 11 pounds so it won't topple, but absolutely hugely well made, absolutely gorgeous in this gorgeous pink, the yellow, or the white. And it'll work back to so many of the other items in the 2025 spring and summer from Improvements that you're going to be able to enjoy. So this is something that you can have, get a couple if you can, because they'll be great with their matching, but they're absolutely beautiful and super, super well made. Look at how gorgeous the scallop work is. Absolutely phenomenal. Little feet to keep it secure. weighs only 11 pounds, but it's going to give you all that beauty and all that design in any one of these 3 colors that you absolutely can enjoy. Work back to the bench. I love this combination, Su Ming, the pink with the pink.
You know I love pink, Deb. Deb, that table, that's where my margarita's gonna go.
Well, okay, I support you in that.
Make sure you pick yours up. Remember, $15 off today. It is under $11 on a FlexPay. Deb Byers, I love spending my Sunday mornings with you. Thanks for hanging out.
I love spending it with you. Have a great day, everybody.
Thanks, Deb. All right, so we are jumping into our second hour this morning, and guess what? We have a full hour of Fit Flop. Everything is on 5 Flex and free shipping. I'm gonna say it again, free shipping and 5 Flex on everything. Now I wanna get your eyes on a couple of things that we have